Hey everybody, my name is Liz. This is the Crafty Queens page. We are in the Craft on the Clock group. It's a free group that you can join and watch crafters from sunup to sundown, Monday through Friday, and a lot of times they do special things on the weekends, so go ahead and join it if you're not a part of it already. Let me refresh so I can pull up comments and see as people come in. Here we go. Okay, here we are. So we're going to use a frame today. As people are hopping on, I am going to put some hot glue in this like little frame. We're going to use a lot of frames today. We're in this little like frame mold that I got off Amazon, so that it can start cooling by the time we're ready to start. Okay, so hang on, I got something happening here with the hot glue. There we go. I don't know where that just went, but I feel like on me somewhere. Good morning, Anna. Hello, Patty. Hi, Sandra Diddle. How are you, girl? Miss Cheryl's here. Good morning. Hello, hello, Sandra. Hi, Allison. Shannon. That's what I was trying to say. Hello, Shannon. Good morning. Okay, let's see. I gotta put this on. We got a hot glue. There we go. He was trying to escape. Good morning, Miss Tracy. Miss Mary's here. So as I was saying, we're going to use lots of frames today, but I'm going to put some hot glue in this one so it can start cooling off. And I've already done the other one, and this is all you do, y'all. Now, I have a lot of details in these frames. I got these off Amazon, and there are a lot of details in them, so you just want to make sure that you're getting your glue into those details. You don't want to like leave a bunch of big gaps or anything. I'm gonna get this in here, and then we'll do some fun stuff while this is all cooling before we can take it out. Okay? Okay. Good morning, Mary Jane. We're gonna use a pretty, well, it's okay right now, but we're gonna pretty it up frame. It had this beautiful image in it. But the image, for whatever reason, had this, probably why it was like $1 or 50 cents or something at the thrift store. It did have quite a serious backing on it, of this like thick stuff. It's like it's almost like cereal box stuff, cardboard-ish. And so I'm gonna take the rest of that off. I tried to get most of it off before the live. But I'm gonna take that off. I might have to do some of this after too. But yeah, so we're gonna redo this little frame. We're gonna use some other little frames and make a pretty, I'm thinking springy type of craft. Here's what we need to vote on, okay? Because I can't make up my dagnad mind. Hello, Joe. Good morning. Miss Marcia's here. Hello. I don't know if I want to do like black and white images, like vintagey looking images of people, or if I want to do animals, and those I have some in color and some in black and white, so I'll show you what I got in a minute. But that's what we need to vote on, because we have so much, it's too much. It's like overwhelming. Okay, there we go. I got most of it off. I'll pick the rest out later, but now it's nice and clean at least. I'm gonna set this and this to the side. Right? No, I need to rough this up. Ooh, hold up. Come off all in one piece, little buddy. Do it. Yes. That was so satisfying. Has anybody ever got that to happen? Because I haven't. Hello, Babs. Good morning. Okay, we're going to let our hot glue molds cool. I almost said cure. And I'm going to take this and this. I'm going to take some, what's that stuff called, guys? Some candle wax. And I'm going to melt it just a little bit. I'm just gonna warm it up. I'm not even gonna melt it. Just gonna warm it up a tidbit. And we're gonna rub some here and there on our frame. Because I love the darkness. It's actually two-tone. I love the darkness of the frame. And I want some of that to peek through our whites. So since I have a couple different levels here, I'm just trying to Make sure I get everywhere. Okay, and then we'll heat her up again. Good morning, Miss Pamela. How are you? Everybody having a good week? I'm so excited about bowling tomorrow. It's pathetic. Hello, Bonnie. I love bowling. I love it. I am terrible at it, but I love to go and do it. It's fun. It's like the one thing in the winter that I look forward to. Maybe that's why I like it, because you can't do much else in Ohio winter. But I'm excited about that tomorrow. What do we have today? Today we have, I think, a Girl Scouts meeting. They're like doing 7 meetings a month right now because we are gearing up for cookie season. We're going to be setting up little booths. Okay. Okay, I think I got enough on there. So we've got some wax just here and there all around our frame. And then we've got this. I'm going to take some off-white chalk paint. This one is Plaster by Waverly. And we're going to give this a good coating of chalk paint. And did y'all already have your coffee? Mine is staring me in the face like, girl, you messed up. Okay. I kind of want to use something softer, I think. Because I got this roughness. Yeah. Alright, so I'll use something softer. And I'm just going to put a layer of white over this. Just so that it doesn't look dingy when we start adding our other stuff. It'll kind of brighten it up so we can see what we're adding. I need to sand back down my little turntable. Hello, Lisa. How are you? I really need to wash my paintbrushes. I'm like running out. Okay. And then I'm gonna try to pick this up a little bit here and just sweep this across the sides as well so we don't have no clumps or bumps. No clumpies, no bumpies. Okay, I think I pretty much got it. Oh my gosh, has anybody in here read, is it The Handsmaid? The Handsmaid? The Housemaid. The Housemaid. Have y'all read The Housemaid? I finished the first one the other day. It's like a trio. There's 3 of them that I know of. And my sister let me borrow them. And OMG. I loved it. I thought I loved inheritance games, which I did. I like the mystery type. I like the mystery type. Hello, Joe. Good morning. While watching, okay, Miss Jenny girl, I'm drinking my coffee while crafting. It'll be iced coffee by the time I'm done down here in this cold basement. Okay, let me get this all on here. And then I do think I'm gonna kind of drag it through here too. I didn't really think about candle wax or nothing right here, but we're gonna just add a little bit because it will be shown now that I think about it. It sure will. Okay, now as you can see, I'm not worrying about getting it perfect or full coverage or anything because we're gonna scrape it because we got some candle wax on there, right? So let me go ahead. And do that. Let's see. Read the first 2 on the 3rd now. My sister-in-law is, oh no, she just finished up the 3rd. She just finished up the 3rd. She said that one was a little slower. You have read Great Good Hour this morning. Happy birthday, Aubrey. Oh, happy birthday, Aubrey, Ella, Elaine. Did I pronounce all that right? I think I did. Alana gets called Elena all the time. And I never once thought, I had never seen Elena spelled with an A. It was always an E around these parts. So it never crossed my mind, and now she's called it all the time. She used to be really sweet about it and just like answer to it and go back when the doctor would call her or whatever. And now she'll stop and correct you because she's 10. She's like, I'm done. Read The Teacher by Frida. Isn't Frida who wrote the other? This one I did, I got hooked on her. I think that's the name of the author of Housemaid. Housemaid? The Housemaid? Something like that. Darlene White. Good morning, Miss Darlene. I'm so glad. I know you're usually on the replay, aren't you? Are you in Eastern time zone? I'm in Eastern time, so I might get up a little early for your liking if you're not. Yeah, I thought Frida sounded familiar. Frida McFadden or something. I don't know. I should really look at these things before I start blurting them out on live, but whatever. It's called The Housemaid and it's fabulous. I thought it was gonna be like, there's a show called The Maid. Is it a show or a movie? There's something called The Maid, and I thought it was gonna be a lot like that, like where she struggles real bad and there's like an abusive relationship she's trying to escape and all that. It ain't. It's fabulous though. Good morning, Jeanette. How are you? So now I'm trying to get all of my chores done and be a good girl, a good mom and wife, McFadden, yeah, so that I can start the second book. I need to. So when I'm at the bus stop the next few days and when I'm literally having any kind of downtime at all, I'm going to be reading that. I'm excited. Okay. Are we good? Got a little bit of wetness still here. I think we're pretty good on this. This one is fine. All right. And now for the fun part. I'm going to set this to the side. I don't know how dirty this is under here, so no judging, please. Good morning, Miss Gina. How are you? I'm going to set that under there so we can scrape easier without our turntable flopping all around. I'm going to start with this top part here, and you're just scraping, and wherever the wax landed, your paint cannot stick well, and so it will just come off, and it will look worn and weathered and gorgeous and all that. Let me do the same thing here. Let me do this. Okay, I need like a round, this is kind of round, I suppose. This is kind of weird, I suppose. Let me see. Oh, let me try this part. Ha, fits perfectly. I'm taking a clay tool. Northwest Reviews, I've said would always be, oh yeah, yeah. Try to get all your stuff done, girl. Another good one to read is The Woman. Thank you guys so much, because I tell you what, I have not taken the time to read in 10 years, like since Alana was born, right? And who knows how long I read before that, because I always had a million jobs, school, all the stuff, right? And I just recently got back into it. And I have a little list going because for whatever reason, I don't want to go to the library and sift through their jillions of books. It's too overwhelming. I don't know why. So I like recommendations because I have a little list going. And I like mystery. I don't like, it can't all be romance. If romance happens in the midst of the mystery or the action or the coolness of it, that's fine with me, but I don't just like that. It has to have some sort of like depth, you know what I mean? I can't do true crime right now because my soul is fragile. I watched way too much of it in my 20s, I guess. I have no idea. Okay, so we got this pretty good. We got this pretty stinking good. So see there, now instead of being all white, it's showing some of that beautiful two colors of brown underneath. And I think that was my whole story. Let me see. So anywhere that you want to try to get a little more off, you can kind of dig a little more. You can go over this as many times as you want. I think I pretty much got it though. Yeah, I'm happy with that. Okay, so that's what we're gonna go with. Now we get to work on the pretty part. Hello, Miss Stacy. How are you, girl? Oh, that's upside down. Hold up. There we go. Daughter, 75 books a year. Oh, that's awesome. Thank you, Tracy. I think it's pretty too. Now what we're gonna do, and I know this is white, but I just didn't want to make it look dingy, is we're gonna use this beautiful paper doily. Now, I like the texture on here. I also like this. We might use pieces of that later, but we're gonna use this. And so we won't get a ton of like the frilly, we'll get a lot of this in the middle here. So let me try to find the center-ish. And let's take a water brush. I just have distilled water and a paintbrush. Good morning, Miss Mary. How are you? And we're gonna hope. Oh, that's paint. That's paint. Let me get this away from myself or hurt myself. And we're gonna take some water and we're gonna go around here. Okay. And of course I saved my scraps. Like we even have this little part that we can use later. I have this like little itty bitty container of scrap paper. I have a big bucket of scrap wood. Do y'all keep your scrap? Good morning. First time, Miss Brenda. Well, welcome, girl. I'm glad you found us. Okay. So let's go ahead and try to rip this up. Word. And wherever we placed our water, it should be making it a little easier for us since this is paper. Trying not to ruin too much of the rest of it. Okay. We're gonna set that. We'll set that to the side. That'd be a good frame. That to the side, and then we are going to put this up. Now, where is the heavy? It goes this way. Okay, and then we're gonna open our Mod Podge, and we are going to place them down. Place them down. I need all the space in the world, but I also need all my stuff right up on me. Does it, like, is that normal? That's what I need. As a crafter, I feel like that's what we all need. I'm gonna throw some Mod Podge down. So I'll show you guys a couple of the little doofloppies that I have, and you can tell me if you think animals or people, but I got a lot of beautiful black and white images of people, and I got a couple black and white and a lot of colored of the animals. And I can't decide what I want to do in the frames, in the little frames. I don't know. I don't know. You could do so many little themes with this. I keep going back between like vintagey and springy. Okay, woo. All right, you stay there. Don't hurt yourself. Hold on. There you go. All right. Now you could use an iron and all that, but listen, we don't craft around the clock, girl. We ain't got no time for no iron. Okay. I'm gonna push this down. It does have like some texture, so I'm just gonna grab a sandwich bag. I love that. Thank you, Miss Brenda. I got this turntable. It was just solid wood, and I keep sanding it down when it gets like this. It needs it again. I sand it down, and then I just keep using it. I used to paint it and stain it and make it look pretty, but then I do this to it. So for the craft room, no. The one in our dining room is pretty. This one is not. I just need to sand it down again. Anyhow, I got the round from Home Depot. And I want to say this one's 17 inch for $11. This might, no, it wasn't before COVID. It was like 2022. And so it might have gone up. And then you get the hardware kit for like $5 because it's 6 inches. And then you find yourself a good looking man. And my honey threw this together in literally 2 minutes. I have a video on my page. He finds the center, throws the hardware kit on there, and voila. Okay, now we're gonna dry this a little bit so when I sand it doesn't all flop around. Okay, just enough to where I can do this safely. Good morning, first time watching. You're in Ohio too, Miss Jan? Hey neighbor girl, I'm in central Ohio, about 20 minutes east of Columbus. I have family in southern Ohio though, and I've been up to northern Ohio 1 billion times, I think. So I'm pretty familiar with a lot of the areas. Okay. That's It's messing with my eyeballs. Oh, okay, I see it. I'm just sanding downward all the way around here to give us a nice looking edge. Hold on, got a crusty. All right. Oh, got a booger over there too. Okay, so see there? Now we just have a beautiful little thing. You are welcome. I thought instead of, because I kept seeing them at Hobby Lobby, but they're already done up nice for you, like they're painted or stenciled or whatever. They're like, back then they were like 60 bucks. The cheapest I ever seen them on sale was like 35 bucks. And I was like, oh my gosh. So for what, less than 20 bucks, being able to make my own? I'm like, yes, please. All right. Now, how are these doing? I don't remember which one I did before y'all and which one I did when y'all got on here, but I feel like they're both pretty good. Okay, so let's set this over here. And we are gonna take out, now I just used hot glue. You could use clay. I didn't think about this project until this morning. So we're doing hot glue. And we just got us some cute little frames. How precious. And you can take this here and just kind of go around and get any of the glue strings that you're seeing. I like the vintage style, like, or in like the rustic-y type style, so I don't ever care if they come out perfect. But I will say that if you do, I think the clay does do a better job. Let's see. I think I'm doing pretty good on comments too. I'm gonna rough up the back just so it makes my heart feel better when we glue. I feel like it does something for me. I don't really know if you have to. But it's so smooth that I feel like it will make our stuff stick better. Okay. All right. Get your paper towel, get all your sawdust off of there somewhat coherent. Go, hello, Kingdom Makers. Hello, Debbie. That's all you need, Kingdom Maker. What's your first name? That's all you got. That's the only requirement. Somewhat coherent. I haven't even finished my coffee yet, so I'm definitely not coherent. Okay, now we are going to paint these two. What? What are we going to paint these two? Maybe we ought to keep trucking with this. Because I can add wax, I can add gold, I can add copper, I can add whatever. So I'm going to just put some white in here. Spray painting these bad boys would be amazing. When winter's over, I have about 1 million spray painting ideas. Now I'll forget them all once it's nice enough to spray paint outside, but for right now, we got lots of ideas happening. Should be writing them down. Okay. And probably need a little bit of a stiffer soft brush to get down in there. There we go, that's a lot better. How we doing? 23 minutes. That's a joke, right? All right, go around the outsides here. All right, I am gonna take it and go around the inside. Now that I have this brush, I'm just gonna go over it once. Get down in there really good. And I'll go around the inside and the outside here. Okay. Now, if you don't have, I don't want to touch them now that I just touched all that, but if you don't have the molds, you can make your own, or you could use like paper ones, like flat ones would be really pretty for this. That's what you could do. So I'm going to go ahead and put that on there. Apparently we have 3 molds, but here we go. So you don't want to, because these are hot glue, they will remelt. So you don't want to get them too soggy. Just keep your heat back away from it and keep it moving, and you should be good. I got a puddle, and then get out those puddles. That'll take longer to dry. All right. Then we're gonna use some Titebond. We need a paper plate. I'll use this some Titebond today, and we are going to put some Titebond on the back of these sucker busters. Oh wait, hold it. We got to figure out our images first. Those go underneath. Hello. All right, so we've got our pretty textured little piece, right? We've got this. Now let's put it back in. Don't be looking at the back of this. I still got to do something with the back of this poor thing. Let me try it this way. Sometimes it fits better one way than it does the other. I don't know. It's just getting stuck right her. You can do it. You can do it, little buddy. Got a lap craft. Hold on. Got a lap craft. Trying to get it under these little brackets so I can put it back down when I'm all done. And it ain't happening. We're gonna leave it like that. I think that's, I just need to see where things go. Okay, so this is what we got. Pretty little frame with a pretty little thingy. That's gonna drive me nuts. Hold on. Put it down over here. Put it down right here. I don't know what y'all use, but I use these to put my little brackets back down when I'm dealing with frames. That is like the only thing I can find that goes and does it for me. Okay, good enough for me, yes. All right, so we've got to figure out our images, right? And like I said, we got some, those are all frames. We've got some pretty animal type springy looking images, right? And like here's the butterflies, here's the flowers, right? Or, and we could like obviously catch some certain cute part of these, like maybe the bird on one in a frame or whatever, right? Now, here are like some black and white images. They're more vintagey, less springy looking, kind of ish. This one isn't too bad. So we could go that route as well. Like there's some animal ones. Now we also have these that we could fit in frames. So what do y'all think? People or animals? I don't know. I can't decide because they're gonna give us a slightly different look. Can I just have this out? Sure did. Look, I already used those guys on something else. Yeah, I don't know. I don't know. Here's where we lost at. And then if we do birds, I got a cute little cagey looking window. They're all so beautiful. Let's see. We got a little thingy. All right, everybody vote or forever hold your peace. Here, look, there's a little tag. I mean, these are adorable. Just different papers that we've collected over the years. And then we've got little booklets too, but we ain't got no time. Okay, we ain't got no time for this. But Abe Lincoln's on the front. See there? Animals all day. Hello, Mel. How are you, girl? Mel, vote animals or people? She don't even know what she's voting for. Animals or people, Mel, hurry. Oh, okay. That's, we're not doing this, okay? We're not going down that hole. All right, now look, this is the story link. Oh, these are little kitties. Look at the little kitties in the boat with their booties. Animals, okay. Stop it right now. And then I don't even know what the heckin' doodles this is. Oh, these are like the ads, like from way back in a million years ago. Everybody's saying animals, you got it. All right, let's see. Animals, did I put any animals? Where did I put my animals? I think I mixed them up somewhere along the way. But there we go. All right, we got some animal stuff out. Let's get trucking. Now, we're not gonna cover up all of our texture because it's gorgeous, but we are gonna cover up some of it. I don't know about that. Okay, I like those. I'm liking this. I like the butterfly on this. This may or may not go. Okay. Okay, all right, okay. Who wants to come over here and do this? Hello, His Girl Designs. How are you? How am I not? Wasn't I just watching you? Weren't you on before me? I don't know. You know how Facebook be doing the most. All right. So we've got a cage, we got a couple cages on here. All right, let me see. Oh, these are kind of perfect for this. Y'all, these are kind of perfect. Oh, this is what's happening. Let me check this one. I'm not crazy about that one, but I love these two. Okay, that's what we'll do. That's what we get. We don't throw a fit. Where are we at? Oh, there's my other scissors. Good morning, Mel. Thanks for doing the queens, Lisa. How are you, girl? Hey, Lori. I'm missing all kinds of stuff. I will go back in case there's any questions. But we're just taking some fun, cute things and putting them in some frames. Okay. All right. So I feel like this is right. Now, we're going to want our stuff kind of staggery. All right, and I think these will be the last thing that go on. They're going to be facing each other because how adorable is that? Okay, it'll look something like this, right? And we got to put a couple of things down under first, okay? Yeah. Yep, I like it. Sure do. Okay, so I think I'm going to take, and I'm going to rip up because that usually gives me the best chance of getting some white on the top. So I'll try to show you what I mean. Ooh. Okay, so I ripped up, right? So see how here I have some white? That's what I kind of want so I can catch on to things later. So I'm gonna put that up in here-ish somewhere. And then I don't think I want anything else from that. We got a little tag here. I feel like this color scheme doesn't go. And then let's see. I'm gonna do the same thing here. Ooh, that's a little steep for me. Okay. So there's that. And then I am just gonna, cause this is kinda, could be either way. Let's just do it like so. Okay. So we're not losing all of our texture. We're not totally covering our background here. That says antiques. We're leaving it. I love it. Okay. We're leaving that part or this part, but we're leaving the rest. Okay. Maybe something like there. I don't know. I don't know. And then we're going to do, I like this whole thing, so I'm just going to kind of do it all around. If I can get a hold of it. Hello, Kelby. Good morning. I hope everybody's having a good week. I don't even know what our plans are this weekend. I'm just trying to get through Friday first. 'Cause all I know is I get to bowl on Fridays. That's all I know. Okay. All right. Okay. All right. All right. We're going to have that. We're going to have that. We're going to have that. Have some roses. I like this little antique sign, of course. We'll have some of that. And we're not having that. I don't know about this either. I don't think that's happening either. Okay, so let's put our scraps back in here. And I do think I want to do something with this. I just don't know what yet. All right, let's start getting some of this on here. We got 12 minutes. We got this. We got it. We got it. All right, guys. Let's see. There we go. I had a boogie. All right, I'm going to put the biggest piece on first. And it's gonna go right there-ish. I do have a little sandwich baggie over here that I can use. Okay, and then we are going to put this in. tuck that kind of under. My hands are like still disgusting. Guys, I actually do shower and wash my hands. You just never can tell. And we're gonna put this up here. Okay. We're gonna put this one up here if I can get a hold of it. All right, and then these are going to go where they're facing each other. Okay, so something like that-ish. And so that means I need something smaller here and something larger over here. Well, that's perfect. Okay, so I'll put this here. Hope I'm not missing too many. I'll go back and check my comments though, just in case I do. Because I would love to get this on here and do some shading with you guys. We're gonna bring out that beautiful texture in the background and all that white space that I wanted on the tops of these and all of that. So I would like to kind of get started on that part before we run out of time. We got 10 minutes, 10 minutes. Okay, we got some roses here. I can't see. There we go. And then just gonna tuck that right under. Okay. And then we're gonna do that there, that there. This might be something that happens later when we embellish. So I'm gonna leave that to the side for a minute. All right, now all I gotta do is get my placement for these two sucker busters. It's gonna be right about there. Okay. I don't want to cover all of the edges. I want to leave some of them exposed. Okay. I follow. Oh, thank you, Miss Renee. I appreciate that. I got to get this backing in better, guys, because that bracket was giving me trouble. I'll do that. I'll do it. I'll do it. I'm going to go ahead and glue these on first. Yes. Now, for these, we are going to use some Tight Bond adhesive. What is it called? It's not called that. Hold on. Tight Bond Quick and Thick. It is adhesive, but that's what it's called. We're just going to paint some of that on the back here. These are hot glue molds. If you missed the beginning, you could also do clay or whatever you like. Okay. And we're just going to put that over our little lady here. Okay, so here's where we're at so far. I don't want this to move too much, but that's where we are so far. And then we're going to put this, we're going to find our brush, and we'll put this on the back of here. Need a little bit more. And I need to call my papa and check on him. Okay. His 80th birthday is in March, y'all. His 80th birthday. I'm gonna go see him. He's 3 hours south. Okay. All right, so let me put this on here. And we're gonna cover up our little gentleman with this. Okay. Now it really needs like 15 to 30 minutes, depending on what you're doing, gluing, to really dry that Tight Bond. But so I'm gonna kind of keep tabs over here, but there's where we're going. 7 minutes. All right, let's try to get started on the stuff. I want to use some Distress Oxide. I don't know what I just threw over here, but I threw some. Oh, I see it. Okay. And I'm gonna use a little brush since this is a littler project. And I'm not gonna, I don't know if I'll be able to do these while you guys are on, since this does need some time before I mess around with it. But I'm gonna start on some of the back edges here of our background and pull out some of that texture. I'm also going to go on those little paper edges that I showed you, the white edges. Now we're not going to make this all the same color because I like stuff different colors. So we're not going to do that yet, but we're going to add some shadow and dimension. I'm going to put some of it throughout the images. Grab the littlest one, and I don't know if it's little enough, y'all. I could also use a Q-tip. If you don't have these brushes, no worries, use a Q-tip or a paintbrush. Whatever your little heart tells you. Okay. Give us some of that color through there. And then we will be doing some either wax or some of this. Let me see if I can get a little bit on here just to see what it would even look like. Yeah, I like that. I do like that. I'll try to do one of these since I'm holding the backing for you. How we doing? 5 minutes. But y'all can kind of see where this is going, right? Okay, so see the difference there? And then of course we're gonna add some gold on there because you can't have a cute frame with no gold. So that'll have to be done, but you could use wax if you like wax better, or paint and water, whatever you have. Okay, and then I need to go inside, whoops. Sure didn't over here. I like to go inside just so that it looks like it all goes together. Like this was made all together on purpose. Okay, are you with me? Let's see. And then let's put a little bit of this around some of our frame here, because our frame needs to look the same age as our project. And I'm just kind of mixing up where I put it on each side. I do like my corners darker. I don't know why. I'm really not sure. I learned that somewhere. Oh, thank you, Miss Mary. I appreciate that. Okay, so we got some pretty little age spots in there as well. Okay. And then what did I want to do? Gold. I'm using, like, guys, I thought I was going into town today, and I might still be, but one of our appointments got canceled. And I was like, I'm going to get me some Rub and Buff, and then they canceled it. I was like, no! All right, I'm gonna just throw some of this on my finger. You could do a paintbrush or whatever. You could also use silver. You could do these in black. There's so many ways. You could do metallic paint. I'll hold these up to show you. 3 muskets. Okay. Alright, got it. See there? And I'm gonna try, hopefully y'all will be able to see. Thank you, Cynthia. Thank you, Renelle. Okay. Ooh, that's pretty. Okay. All right, so let me see what this will do, because I don't have much of it. Oh, that's happening. That's happening. We get a little bit of shine over here too. Okay, just here and there. Trying to keep my touch light. That's me trying. And then we're going to put a little bit in our paper, on our images, I should say. It's all paper. Maybe here, right? And then, guys, what if we put a little tiny bit? I know. I got 2 minutes. 2 minutes. All right. And then I am going to embellish this with a few little things. I brought over my metal, and it has like jewelry and different things. I have buttons, I got lace, I got whatever. So I'll pop something on there, and that's where this tag may or may not come in. Maybe we do a bow with that cute little, I don't know. I'm not sure, but we'll figure out how to finish her up. But this is where we are for today, you guys. Thank you so much for hanging out with me. I think this is super cute. I do need to do something with the back, but we'll get that all covered up and we'll do the embellishments, and this little sucker buster will be done. There's our parchment paper. I hope y'all have a blessed day. Thank you, Miss Cynthia. You too. Thank you, Kingdom Makers. I'll look at comments to see if there's any questions. Let's go check out who's next on Craft Around the Clock, and we will see you again as soon as we can on the page, okay? Bye, guys. Have a good one.